doing the introduction part. When being offered free things, many people react irrationally. While you would normally be willing to pay a certain amount of money for goods, the additional of a gift being offered for free always allow you to receive all the utility of the good you had initially planned on purchasing, as well as the happiness that comes from receiving something extra. Many companies has used this method, almost a sort of bribery using human behavior to draw consumers in. Business also use the power of context to persuade consumer to buy their goods, because sometimes phrasing a question in a different way can make a given offer more appealing to the consumer.
My name is Alyssa and I'll be doing the experiment. Our experiment will be testing both the power of context and the power of free using 4 different survey questions with 25 people for each question. To do this, we will have a control group asking if they would prefer a yoga class that is closer but more expensive or a class that is farther but more inexpensive. The next survey question will have the same groups, but for the farther away class, a free mat will be included in the price. We will also do another question where they use the same prices as the first control question, but it will be phrased differently, saying that it's $15 off the closer price. And then we'll also do a question saying that the farther away class is 20% off, but it will still be the same prices as the control group.
Hi, I'm Isaac, and I'm just going to explain our expected results. So in general, we had 2 options for the survey, so we're measuring the number of people who pick A as opposed to B. We thought that question 1, our control group, would have the highest number of votes for A in proportion to B. We thought that the second highest number of votes for A would be question 3, followed by question 2, and then finally question 4 with the highest number of votes for B.
Hi, my name is Daryl and I'll be doing the method. So the goal of this experiment is to gather 25 people, so we have a large group to gather information from. We have 4 questions that we asked that varied in price, distance, and amenities that were available in each class. In the first question, we asked people in our classes if they wanted to answer a survey. In the second question, in the experiment, we went to dorm rooms in a building and asked 25 people. For the third and fourth question, we asked our friends to help us complete the survey. When we were asking questions, we noticed that some people wanted to choose both option A and B because due to the fact that both options had desirable things to them. And to make sure that we kept the survey the same each time, we asked someone to answer the question. And we would say, hello, we were wondering if you could help us with our survey and figure out what was the most practical yoga studio to go to based on the price and amenities available.
Hello, my name is Yu Jin and I'm doing the result. For question 1, there are 22 people choose A and 3 people choose B. Question 2, there have 10 people choose A and 15 people choose B. Question 3 have 10 people choose A and 15 people choose B, and question 4 have 7 people choose A, 18 people choose B. And so those results are matching the expect result that we made, and we are surprised and interested by the same result for question 2 and question 3.
The limitations in this project was the size of the sample group. With having large groups, it created more diluted results, as well as the gender of the people involved in the survey, such as the gender of the surveyor, who may be more inclined to ask people of the same gender, and the gender of the subjects also was a limitation in this experiment.
One of the interesting things about this experiment was that we measured 2 different moments of power against each other. The power of getting something free and the power of context. So what our results showed us was that in this specific case, the power of context is more significant than the power of getting something for free. So because it weighed these 2 moments against each other, this was a really interesting experiment, and we think that we can extrapolate some really interesting things from the data that we collected on it.